Welcome to my channel. In this video, we will discuss the top startup business strategy concepts that are important to know. Let's discuss startup business strategy concepts. Developing an effective strategy is crucial for the success of any startup. It sets the direction, defines the competitive advantage, and guides decision-making processes. In today's dynamic and competitive business landscape, startups need to adopt innovative approaches to stand out and thrive. This is where startup business strategy concepts come into play. So, let's dive in and explore the exciting world of startup business strategy concepts that can pave the way for entrepreneurial success. The number one concept that we will be discussing is Lean Startup. The Lean Startup methodology, popularized by Eric Ries, emphasizes a systematic and iterative approach to building and growing a startup. It encourages entrepreneurs to develop a minimum viable product, MVP, and quickly gathers feedback from customers. The feedback is used to continuously refine and improve the product, reducing wasted resources and increasing the likelihood of success. The core idea behind the Lean Startup methodology is to quickly iterate and test ideas to learn what works and what doesn't while minimizing waste and maximizing learning. Lean Startup methodology emphasizes learning and adaptation. Next, we will discuss core principles of Lean Startup. According to Womack and Jones, there are 5 key Lean principles: value, value stream, flow, pull, and perfection. The core principles of Lean Startup are: first, build, measure, learn. Instead of spending a long time developing a product without customer feedback, the Lean Startup encourages building a minimum viable product, MVP, quickly and releasing it to the market. Second, validated learning. The Lean Startup emphasizes the importance of learning from real-world data. By measuring user engagement, feedback, and metrics, startups can gain insights into what works and what doesn't. Third, pivot or persevere. Based on the feedback and insights gathered, the Lean Startup methodology advocates for making strategic changes to the product or business model. And last, continuous innovation. The Lean Startup encourages a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. The second concept is the blue ocean strategy. Blue ocean strategy is referred to a market for a product where there is no competition or very less competition. This strategy revolves around searching for a business in which very few firms operate and where there is no pricing pressure. Blue ocean strategy, introduced by W. Chan Kim and Renee Malborn, advocates for creating uncontested market spaces instead of competing in existing markets. It involves identifying and targeting new market segments or creating innovative products or services that offer unique value to customers. By doing so, startups can avoid direct competition and establish a differentiated position in the market. Now let's discuss how the blue ocean strategy can be applied to startups. First, identify the current market space. Start by understanding the existing market space and the competition. Analyze the industry and identify the key players, their strategies, and the factors that define the competitive landscape. Second, identify the blue ocean. Look for untapped or underserved market segments where there is little to no competition. These are the blue oceans, market spaces with high potential for innovation and value creation. Third, value innovation. Blue ocean strategy encourages startups to focus on value innovation, which means creating a unique and compelling value proposition that differentiates the business from competitors. Fourth, create a blue ocean strategy canvas, a visual framework that captures the current state of the industry and outlines the new value proposition. Fifth, execute the strategy. Develop a plan to implement the blue ocean strategy. This could involve developing new products or services, redefining the target market, and establishing a unique positioning in the market. Then, test and iterate. Continuously test and refine the blue ocean strategy. Gather feedback from customers and iterate on the value proposition based on their needs and preferences. Communicate and build awareness. And lastly, continuously innovate and adapt. Blue ocean strategy is not a one-time effort. It requires a mindset of continuous innovation and adaptation to stay ahead of the competition and maintain the uniqueness of the value proposition. The number 3 concept is a platform strategy, which refers to a business approach that revolves around building and leveraging a digital platform to connect and facilitate interactions between different users, such as producers and consumers or service providers and customers. The platform acts as an intermediary, enabling transactions, exchanges, or collaborations. A platform strategy focuses on building a digital ecosystem or marketplace that connects users, producers, and consumers. Startups can leverage network effects, where the value of the platform increases as more participants join, to create a self-reinforcing cycle of growth. Examples include platforms like Uber, Airbnb, and Amazon, which have revolutionized their respective industries. Now discuss how this strategy can be applied to startups. Firstly, define the platform vision. Start by defining the vision and purpose of your platform. Determine the problem you aim to solve or the value you want to create for your users. Secondly, design the platform. Design the platform architecture and features based on the identified needs. Consider the core functionalities such as user profiles, search and discovery, communication channels, transaction processing, and feedback mechanisms. Thirdly, attract producers and consumers. To create a successful platform, you need to attract both producers, sellers, content creators, service providers, and consumers, buyers, users, audience. At Fopperth, enable interactions and transactions. The platform should provide the necessary tools and infrastructure for users to interact and transact. Then, foster network effects. Network effects are crucial for platform success. Encourage users to invite others, share their experiences, and engage with the platform's ecosystem. Sixth, iterate and improve. Continuously iterate and improve the platform based on user feedback, market dynamics, and emerging trends. 7. Monetization strategies. Explore different monetization strategies for your platform. This could include transaction fees, subscription models, advertising, or value-added services. And lastly, partnerships and ecosystem development. Collaborate with complementary services, third-party providers, or strategic partners to expand the platform's reach and offer additional value to users. Scale and expand. Once the platform gains traction and demonstrates success, focus on scaling and expanding to new markets, regions, or user segments. The number 4 concept is growth hacking, which refers to a data-driven approach that combines marketing, product development, and analytics to achieve rapid and scalable growth. A platform strategy focuses on building a digital ecosystem or marketplace that connects users, producers, and consumers. Startups can leverage network effects, where the value of the platform increases as more participants join, to create a self-reinforcing cycle of growth. It involves identifying innovative and cost-effective ways to acquire and retain customers, improve product-market fit, and drive business growth. Examples include platforms like Uber, Airbnb, and Amazon, which have revolutionized their respective industries. Now let's discuss how this strategy can be applied to startup. First, goal-oriented approach. Growth hacking starts with setting clear and measurable goals. These goals can include increasing user acquisition, improving conversion rates, boosting customer retention, or driving revenue growth. Second, data analytics. Growth hacking relies heavily on data analysis to identify opportunities and make informed decisions. Startups use analytics tools to track and measure user behavior, conversion rates, engagement metrics, and other key performance indicators. Third, experimentation and testing. Growth hacking involves a mindset of continuous experimentation and testing. Startups try out various marketing channels, messaging, pricing strategies, landing page designs, and product features to see what works best. Fourth, viral and referral marketing. Leveraging the power of social sharing and word of mouth, growth hackers aim to create viral loops and referral systems. Fifth, product-led growth. Growth hacking recognizes that a great product or service is the foundation for sustainable growth. By focusing on product development and user experience, startups can create value that drives organic growth. Then, agile marketing. Growth hackers embrace agile methodologies, allowing them to respond quickly to changes and iterate on their marketing strategies. They use short feedback loops, prioritize tasks based on impact, and adapt their tactics based on real-time data. After that, scalable acquisition channels. Growth hackers identify scalable acquisition channels that can drive significant growth without exhausting resources. And lastly, growth hacking tools and automation. Growth hackers leverage various tools and automation to streamline processes, improve efficiency, and scale growth efforts. Number 5 and the very last concept that we are going to discuss is disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation, a concept popularized by Clayton Christensen, involves introducing a new product or technology that disrupts existing markets or industries. Startups can identify underserved market segments or unmet needs and develop innovative solutions that offer superior performance, lower costs, or greater convenience. Disruptive innovation often starts at the bottom of the market and gradually gains traction, challenging established incumbents. It's important to note that not all startups set out to be disruptive. Disruption can occur naturally as a result of innovation and market dynamics. Here's how disruptive innovation can be applied by startups. First, identify unmet customer needs. Startups can identify unmet customer needs or pain points in existing markets. By focusing on customer problems that are not adequately addressed by current solutions. Secondly, lower cost or simplicity. Disruptive innovations often provide a simpler, more affordable alternative to existing products or services. Startups can leverage new technologies, business models, or operational efficiencies to offer cost-effective solutions that challenge established incumbents. Third, innovate business models. Disruptive startups can introduce innovative business models that change the dynamics of an industry. For example, subscription-based models, sharing economy platforms, or on-demand services have disrupted traditional industries and created new market opportunities. Fourth, target new market segments. Startups can target underserved or non-consumers, who are not currently being served by existing solutions due to cost, accessibility, or other barriers. By identifying these untapped segments and tailoring their offerings to meet their specific needs, startups can gain a foothold and disrupt the market. Then, embrace technology. Startups can leverage emerging technologies to disrupt established industries. For example, advancements in artificial intelligence, blockchain, Internet of Things, IoT, or virtual reality can enable startups to create innovative products or services that revolutionize traditional sectors. Sixth, iterate and pivot. Startups should embrace an iterative approach and be willing to pivot based on feedback and market insights. Disruptive innovation often involves experimenting, learning from failures, and adapting strategies to find the right product-market fit. 7. Build ecosystems. Startups can create ecosystems around their disruptive innovations by collaborating with complementary businesses, developers, or partners. And lastly, regulatory and industry disruption. Some disruptive innovations challenge existing regulations or industry norms. Startups may need to navigate regulatory hurdles, work with policymakers, or advocate for changes to create a conducive environment for their disruptive solutions. The Business Model Canvas is a strategic management tool that helps entrepreneurs visualize and assess the key elements of their business model. It consists of 9 building